Ese blanco loco salvó tu estúpido trasero.
First of all, I want to ask you, how do you feel to have your spin-off?
It's well, it's our spin-off. It's me and the entire cast, and it's giving.
But it's based in your character, correctly?
That is correct. Yes, it is. And I feel ecstatic about it. So grateful and humble.
Y se esfumó con tu dinero y drogas.
I have seen that you're grateful always and humbled, and I was watching an interview of you and 50 Cent, and he was saying that when he hired you, he said, I will hire this guy because I'm not afraid of talent, and all the people that are in that show are very talented. So I would like to ask you if 8 years ago, when all of this has started happening, you thought it was going to be as big as it is right now.
No querrás quedarte en Chicago.
I think I'm lucky that I didn't think about it. I just thought about how do I make the character as cool as I can make him, as complex, as human, and keeping all the emotions in check and making a real person that people could relate to. And that's really all I thought about. So I think that saved me a lot of heartache and stress or whatever. And I didn't think about it one way or another.
Averiguaste sobre el hombre misterioso.
Dejé atrás Nueva York. Es mi oportunidad.
What would you say right now has it been like the biggest challenge for you as an actor? It's a new era for you, right? And it's a new era also for Tony.
Yep, it's a new era. I would say that I think the challenges is to make it new and fresh, and part of that is me, and part of that is what the writers come up with. I really enjoy the challenges and acting with the new cast of people who were all unbelievably fantastic, and what a luxury that was. And to try to discover things about the character that I didn't necessarily know before, but to be honest to the character that we've always known.
¿Para quién trabajas?
No trabajo para nadie. Soy agente libre.
Walter Flynn.
Can you share or know a little bit about what did you learn about this character now in this new journey?
I think that the character learned that confidence is not always the key, or a presentation of confidence. I think that part of the time that you have to admit when you don't know, when you're wrong, when you're weak, and when you need help.
Estás causando una gran impresión en mi familia.
Estoy aquí para hacer dinero y prosperar.
That sounds like super different, and also because I have seen that some people describe Tony as like a killer that is, honorable and loyal, and he just does this kind of stuff because he feels like it's the right thing. But the other side, what you're saying is that he has found like also kind of like a balance right now.
I think he's searching for a balance and an awareness. And he is a killer, but I don't think he's a killer without reason. I think that he holds people up to the standard that they signed up for. I think that he's more of, sometimes people have referred to him as a referee of the streets. So I think it's more like that. He knows what he has signed up for. And he knows what the other people have signed up for too. So I think that if you make your bed, he's going to make you lie in it.
Vendes en mi ciudad.
¿Habrá algún problema por eso?
No querrás quedarte a descubrirlo.
Descubrámoslo.
I suppose this question has been asked to you a lot. Like, this is a show that was created and it's very important for the Afro-American community. So I would want to ask you, how do you feel now that you have been taken as part of the gang, as part of the family? I'm an immigrant, so I can relate, and I had a struggle with certain difficulties in my life about being an immigrant in another country. So I would like to know, how did you struggle at any time at the beginning, to feel am I part of this family or not, or you always felt like you were part of this?
I always knew Black people that loved me since I was a little child, since I was a little kid. So I think that was a luxury. So I was able to translate that into Tommy Egan. My parents have always had friends of every race, color, and creed, and so have I. So and like I said, there's a difference between somebody who's trying to act comfortable or natural and somebody who's just comfortable and natural. And I had that luxury of having that. Also, I don't think necessarily Tommy has been taken by the Black community. I think Tommy was produced from the Black community. and Black culture in America. So to me, that's a badge of honor that I wear with pride. I think that's a symbiotic relationship. I'm very grateful to African American culture for so many things, from Richard Wright to the Wu-Tang Clan. So a lot of my identity as an American is not just white American culture.
Of course, no.
But it's
I can relate with that with you totally.
Somos iguales.
Somos iguales, exactamente. And for me, you know, I have a lot of African American friends, and it's just I wanted to bring it out because I know how hard it is in the industry for them to be part of it and also to be creators. So what 50 Cent did, he created his whole universe, and I think he believed in you since day one, and you were in the right room with the right people, and you were blessed, right?
That is 100% true. That is absolutely true. I'm so grateful because, I mean, it truly is a blessing. If he wasn't there at that time and it was anybody else, you know, I'm grateful to all of the African-American contributors and creators of this, Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, Courtney A. Kemp, and also Anthony Hemingway, who was the director of the pilot episode of Power and the second episode as well, who really established the vision, vocabulary, and tapestry of this incredible show and universe now that we've made. So I'm incredibly indebted and grateful for sure.
Well, it's so nice to hear a humble actor, and also I know there's a quote that says, if you're a great person, then you can be a great actor. I know that sometimes doesn't happen, but I think I can see a great person and a great actor too. So that matches here.
Aquí lo suficiente para tener enemigos.
Which is the weirdest thing that you think you have done it can be in the last season or just in the past years in your character?
One of the weirder things was doing all of that cocaine with my mom.
Okay.
In the Power show, like copious amounts of fake cocaine where we were both like buzzing on vitamin B because it was all of this vitamin complex that we were sniffing up our nose and just literally giggling. I don't know if it's that or when my mom slipped me the tongue one time when we were doing a take in the Power.
Oh my God, okay.
So yeah, so there's some weirdness, right?
Tengo tres enemigos, pero ni uno más.
Definitivamente, eres un hombre muy confiado.
Okay, and which was the worst moment and the best moment?
The worst moment, I think, was during the pilot of Power Book Force when I meet the Flynn family and I was in a tiny little coat like I'm wearing now, and it was -20 wind chill. That was of all the Power shows, and it was very cold when Tommy character killed Ruiz, played by Luis Antonio Ramos. That was a very cold night. It has nothing on the night when we were on the lake up in the Chicago suburbs. That was the most uncomfortable
I can relate to that cold too.
I was wrong. Oh yeah, you're in Canada. You get it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe I think probably the best moments that I had were with Lucy Walters, who played Holly. She really challenged me to be present in ways with Tommy that I didn't know. I think that she added things to the character because I think the character didn't know. I just felt very supported and challenged in the right ways, and very grateful to have such a wonderful scene partner.
Sobreviven estas calles.
Yo me encargo.
Thank you so much, Joseph. This was like a pleasure for me, and it's very nice meeting you and knowing how your career is going. I wish you the best. Thank you for taking your time to talk with us, to La Lata and to Estos Combo, and I hope I can see you again soon.
It's my pleasure. I hope so too.
¿Serías capaz?
Yo creo que sí.
Cuídate mucho. Bye.
¡Órale!
¡Órale!
¿No le temes al infierno?
A veces creo que ya estoy ahí.
Bienvenido a Chicago, Tommy.
Trying to warn 'em.